Hello and welcome to a CFMEU News Update. I'm Daniela Intilli. Around Australia, many mine workers are heading into Christmas fearing for their jobs as mining companies cut costs by slashing permanent jobs and replacing them with lower paid and insecure arrangements. A delegation of BHP mine workers travelled to the company's recent AGM in Adelaide to protest against damaging practices, including casualisation and labour hire. They also raised serious concerns about BHP's compulsory 100% fly-in, fly-out operations in Queensland that discriminate against locals and deny FIFO workers freedom of choice. Delegates challenged BHP Chairman Jack Nasser to act in the interests of workers and communities.
I put it to the company today to stop casualising the workforce and to get some sort of assurances in the future they would engage permanent employees rather than labour hire, who I've got to tell you who are being grossly underpaid.
Central Queensland is losing millions in economic activity each year because of BMA's compulsory 100% FIFO employment policy at its new Caval Ridge and Daunia mines. There is growing anger in the region that locals aren't allowed to apply for jobs in the mines. A new study commissioned by the CFMEU found that if just 30% of workers at the mines were hired locally, the region would gain more than $140 million in a decade.
Fly-in and fly-out has been a part of the industry for a long time, but the 100% compulsory fly-in fly-out is just unacceptable. We have people living in central Queensland, in Rockhampton and Mackay, who would love to get a job at one of these mines. They can't get a job because they're locked out by the employment policies of BMA.
Former independent MP Tony Windsor launched the report.
Yeah, when a mining company moves into an area where there are existing proud miners resident in the community and they can't work there, that raises a whole range of questions as to why is that actually happening. It's absurd in terms of logic. Why is it happening in some of these towns? And the only sort of conclusion you can reach is that they don't want regional people to work in these communities. They want total control over the workforce.
A survey of commuting mine workers has uncovered high levels of stress, job insecurity and fatigue. The research commissioned by the CFMEU found that 69% of commuting workers are concerned about losing their job. Most say their working arrangements cause personal stress and stress for their families. 80% agreed that fatigue is a big issue in their workplace, and more than 3/4 of FIFO workers had no choice about their working and living arrangements when they took their job. The Trade Union Royal Commission has handed its interim report to the federal government and will extend hearings into 2015. National President Tony Maher said the commission was a political exercise designed to attack workers' rights.
It's not just about construction workers. If any laws are introduced as a result of this Royal Commission to restrict unions from looking after members, to represent members, to restrict unions from entering workplaces, they will apply to everybody. Nurses, miners, clerks, the lot.
A mine worker has been killed in a wall collapse at Anglo's Grasstree underground mine near Middlemount in central Queensland. This was the second fatality at Grasstree this year and yet another reminder of the dangerous nature of the industry. Union check inspectors are working closely with investigators to uncover the cause of the accident. General Secretary Andrew Vickers said the union's deepest sympathies were with the family and friends of the deceased worker. And that's all for now. For more information, head to the CFMEU website. I'm Daniela Intilli. See you next time.